So if you guys remember where you last left off, you had that encounter with that bird brain creature in this
Yes.
little room, and then Polson and Seras, you figured out this activated the giant rolling boulder, but you were able to quickly move past it. Here now,
Yeah, I remember now.
of course, on the next level up, there is this other slope up here, up above you, that goes up even more where the boulder rolls down from. You'd have to kind of jump up to try and get up there. It's about 10 feet from your feet, actually, so you guys your height might bring you about halfway up anyway, but if you want to climb up there, move away from the rest of your party, but that's certainly an option.
Hey,
Brendan,
Polson, what do you think we should do?
Yeah, Destu, you fell down to the lower level, and you had
Nice.
discovered that's where the hobgoblins you were chasing had also fallen to, and you had a small encounter with them. You sent a couple flying off into the pit with your thunder wave. And then this kind woman here encountered you, and she was able to throw up an illusory wall over this little alcove, which tricked the hobgoblins while they were searching for you. And Vaxius, you're just in that same room right there.
Like a
Destu,
weird shape.
you were hiding
Yeah.
in this little alcove with this kind woman capable of casting illusory walls, who said her
Yeah.
name is Mazina.
Okay. All right. Look, we gotta get out of here and find some other people. Do you have any like invisibility illusions? Are you some weaver of tricks?
Not quite. I'm capable of casting a few minor illusions, but that's about it.
You can't make us less easy to detect as we're going through.
No, unfortunately. I'm not a proficient spellcaster. I just know a few things here and there.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I'm a proficient fighter, so let's
That's good to hear.
let's move. Look, do you know way up?
I have been in this crypt for a couple of days. The easiest way up, I fear the hobgoblins might be in that direction. If we want to quickly get to the next floor from where we are, well, you fell
Yeah.
from over there. Could your allies...
Yeah, but you've been here for days. Are you okay? Do you need to get out? Like
Well,
I'll be okay. I
I
just.
brought supplies.
All right.
I haven't been venturing too deep.
All right. Okay. I'll lead the way. You tell me where to go, and we'll get a move on.
If we return to near the entrance, we might be able to go across the bridge. However, if you just fell from that upper level, if your allies are
Sure.
still nearby, they might be able to drop some kind of rope.
Well, okay. That means clearing out the room. Okay. Let's get the jump on. Let's get the jump on.
I believe we heard, after they searched for us for a few brief minutes, we heard them leave this room, I believe, if you try peeking out.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. I'm like ready to move. I'm action turtle. Okay. It's clear. Going up. Oh, I see something. What is this?
That is a hobgoblin corpse on the ground. Take a
Okay.
look at.
Alright. I'm gonna move up. This is the pit, or this is the room where I fell in, right?
Indeed. From where you're standing, this whole area right there is open space overhead.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, guys!
Vaxius, can you make a perception check?
Perception, you say? Let's see. 15.
Nice. So, as you're standing in this area here, over in this pit, you see torchlight appear and begin illuminating from down in the pit, and you're able to kind of make out a some kind of whispering sound that seems to be trying to get someone's attention.
Is this the goblins? Because there were goblins down there.
There were goblins down there. It's up to you whether you want to investigate that. But you did also hear the goblins shouting just a second ago, and it sounded like the goblins had retreated and their shouting had gotten quieter from where you are.
I think they're gone! Quick!
I go over and try to peek down.
And you can basically see this little area with Destu and this woman standing there.
Oh.
Do you have any... Hey, do you have any rope? Yeah. Do you have any...
Feels like the only thing these guys want from me is my rope.
It's helpful
I
in this
just-
Yeah.
situation.
Hello.
You know,
Hey, guys.
We certainly don't want your god.
See if your god will get you out of there. Start praying.
So would you like to try here, Harold?
Turtle, have you considered accepting Bahamut?
Can he make me jump real high?
I don't see why not.
I mean, like, in this moment, is that going to help
I'm
right now?
sure, like, through his grace, like, we'd be able to find a way to get you out of there.
Yeah,
Through him, all
sure.
things are possible.
Yeah, sure. Definitely, this isn't a, like... Yeah, sure, I'll accept it.
Is that friend of yours also willing to accept him into...
Not
Yeah,
at all.
sure. Absolutely. Whatever you'd like.
No. Did you hear that? I heard that.
Yeah, what do you guys want to
Alright.
do? Seras and Polson?
Hey, Polson. My mage hand can actually open that.
Perfect. Yeah, you're able to cast that. Let me just make sure that is within range. It should totally be. I think that's like... Oh!
Oh, wait.
It's 30 feet. However, I'm going to say that if you, the small-framed Seras, go ahead and, like, put your body up against the bars and reach out through the bars, you can very easily cast Mage Hand on that lever. You want to do that now?
Yeah, 5 feet of one arm.
Ka-chunk, chunk, 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 ka-chunk, chunk, 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 chunk. You hear two other doors toggle as the one you're standing at opens.
Did you guys kill these guys? Polson?
Yeah, I think I killed this guy. I go search this dude.
On the hobgoblin corpse, you know that he has his long sword, he has a long bow, and then he has chainmail and a shield, if you want to take any of that.
Not really.
You can't tell, this is the same room you had the skirmish with the hobgoblins in before, with this large kind of ornate window with light shining through it, sunlight.
I'll take his... He said he has chainmail? I'll take the chainmail.
Sure, you want to take a minute to make a sleight of hand check.
Alright. Big rolls, big money, big chainmail.
So you're able to kind of take off his layer of chainmail in just about a minute it takes to take those pieces off his corpse, and you do get that suit of chainmail. It's maybe a little bigger than would fit you, but you should be able to use it. Because it was a big burly hobgoblin and you're just a slender elven rogue.
So how much armor cost do I get?
Chainmail is going to be the medium armor. Do you have proficiency in medium armor?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
That's rough.
Not gonna be able to move anymore.
But I will let you take it and stuff it in your bag if you'd like.
Yeah, I can use it as a trap or something.
Sure.
Yeah, it looks like the armor that the hobgoblins wear. Kind of all of them have similar colors, similar designs. And Polson takes a nice glance out the large ornate window there.
I wanted to see what the design was.
It's actually not super transparent. It's somewhat opaque and difficult to see through, kind of like smoky glass. But it does have this large yellow dot in the high center of it, kind of like maybe a sun.
Oh.
And the light spilling through that is yellow colored.
I'm gonna break it with my mace.
Yeah? Sure, go ahead and make an attack check.
Ooh.
Okay, so you smack against it. What's your modifier?
+4.
Alright, yeah, you smack against the thick glass, and you do make a little crater in it, but you don't manage to completely break the entire window. It is at least 10 feet across, as you can see there. You smack into it again, you hit kind of low on it, near the base of it, which makes another small crater, before you pull your mace back again and hit it nice and in the center, and this final strike causes the entire window to burst into hundreds of tiny little shards, and they spill out onto the...
Nice. So now we have a way out.
If you prayed to a different god, you might have got that in one shot.
And you can step out, but the side of the pyramid is fairly steep.
I call out to my camp companions.
Oh yeah.
Companions! It's my special ability. Wherever I am, they can hear me.
It's a power.
Back to there.
Throw me a couple healing potions.
Are you damaged?
A little bit, but I was gonna wait till everyone was around each other to do a bigger heal. Oh wait, never mind. I remember the stream. That was the warg that I tried to resurrect.
Yeah.
Right? Or was that different?
Maybe I can resurrect it.
You have necromancy spells.
You shout out down to
Scott is a...
Scott.
Toss me a couple hundred healing potions that we canonically have.
And he steps out into view and he's like, "What? Who's there? What was that shattering noise?"
You know me. It's Polson Gee. Dig into that rhyme. God. Do you have any healing potions?
Healing potions?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't bring any extra.
Well, how much do you have?
Master Polson holds on to basically all the magic items we have.
What do you have?
Come up here real quick and heal me.
The camels are doing all right.
That's good.
I don't have a large gallery of healing spells.
But you have cure wounds.
I don't got a character sheet for this kid.
I know, I think he's also the bard.
Right.
Hey, do you want to join us up in here? Or we could use the hand.
Should I?
No, he would just be fodder. He would die,
Yes.
Seras.
Oh,
But hey, he can act as the human shield once.
thank you for the
Or twice.
confidence in my abilities.
You're welcome.
It's not that I'm not confident in your abilities, Scott. I've seen you grow from a weak child to a sexy, pubescent man.
My dear Scott, are you conversing with your deity right now?
Yes,
No,
I am his god.
So you guys remember when you first entered the crypt that you could not see the window? You didn't see a window on the front of the pyramid when you entered, so it might be obscured
No.
by kind of the stonework on every side of it.
Oh, I get it. Hey,
Kasim,
Kasim, you got
do you
any
have any
healing potions?
Me? Oh no, I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just an arms merchant.
Well, what do you
Arms and
have?
armor. I have
Oh,
rope.
do you have
Throw me
any
a gun.
swords? Do you have
I
any
do not
good
have-
light armor?
Actually, I suppose since you are out here on my dime, I suppose I could pay you in some armor instead of money, if that's what you're interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do with money?
That's a little trap.
Nah, never
Part of
mind,
this
I'm
plan.
good. Hey, how about
Got
this? You give me armor, and when we find the treasure that's hidden inside, you can get 20% of our findings. That sound good?
Well, of course, I didn't bring many of my wares into the desert with me.
But you gotta have something.
I rent some space in a warehouse in Opkesh near the oasis. It's quite nice, actually. I should bring you by there when we're back in town. And he just kind of goes off on a little thing he's talking about for a moment.
You call yourself an arms dealer and you don't have any arms with you?
The time that I was
Yes,
in the
2
Tulsin's
arms.
palace. He just continues rambling.
You know what,
Scott,
Polson? Let's go.
Scott,
Yes, Master Polson.
start making me my favorite soup. I'll
Oh,
be
yes.
back by the time it's ready.
Right. We should have some,
And if I'm not,
fire.
just run in and find me.
Of course. I'll head in this front passage here. It should be safe, right?
Most of the things are dead in here.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Oh yeah, be careful. There's some hobgoblins on the first floor to the left, right.
Oh, like the one
I
we
didn't
saw?
kill them
in
because
the desert?
there's too much. Yeah, they're occupying this here pyramid.
Wait, what if they leave the tomb and come out this way?
Anyway, you guys are good. They probably won't come out.
I hope not.
Just set up like barriers or something.
Over the whole entrance? Where'd Polson go?
Nothing gets out.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, well, you guys are having this conversation with the camp followers. What were you trying to do, Vaxius?
I was lowering my rope
Yeah, you go ahead
and rope
to lower your rope.
to bring in these 2 new, what'd you call them, acolytes?
You go first. I'll cast Eldritch Blast and things that come that they come.
Thank you very kindly. What was your name again?
Destu.
Destu. And I am
Hmm.
Lazina.
Nice to meet you. Now hurry up. Up.
Oh, no.
Is that a
Okay.
climbing check? Oh, shoes. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to rush you. I'm so sorry.
That natural one was her attempt to climb, and so she begins to climb up just a little bit, and she falls right back down. Goodness, I don't have the strength that I thought I did. Do you think you could carry me on your back?
Ooh, geez, lady, this is like attached to my flesh.
I can hang on wherever need be.
Yeah, okay. I guess we have to.
And you're holding the rope nice and tight, right, Vaxius?
I would hope so.
Are you tying it to something?
I didn't see anything tied down to it. I imagine I was just going to use my burly paladin strength.
You're going to make an athletics check with disadvantage, and
Yeah.
Vaxius, you're also going to make an athletics check, but you're just holding it in place, you're not climbing, so it's just going to be straight athletics. Oh my. Yeah, okay, so she's holding onto your shoulders, and you try to climb up. Vaxius has a good grip on the rope, but you're not quite able to climb up it.
Well, yeah, he's
Alright,
climbing
here.
for 2.
Sorry, let me try again.
Yeah, okay. And I just go off into a corner.
This time she's able to jump up, and very slowly, maybe over the course of a minute, she's able to ascend those 20 feet up. But it takes her about a minute to be able to scale that 20 feet, but she does make it up to the next level with Vaxius.
These hands were really made for swimming, not for climbing.
Certainly. Yeah, with that 14, and without the woman hanging onto your back, you are easily able to climb up
Okay.
to your ally Vaxius once again.
Cool.
And so what are Polson and Seras doing?
Alright, we gotta figure out a way forward. So, we've already been this way, and I think it led us to a dead end? I pray to my god for some direction.
Sure. Oh.
Fudge.
Drowned God is not feeling great about the dry sand situation right now.
Laughs in Bahamut.
Hey, can I roll for an investigation? See how the trails went?
You want to track?
Yeah. Which path should we go? I say. Which way did they come from? And which way did they go?
You can remember that you followed your party through this passage a second ago. You came from this direction and you went this way. And then you guys managed to make it back in through this door.
Well, Polson, the only answer's clear. You go through here, right?
Alright, you take the lead.
I open door.
It closes that door that you entered this room through and opens up that door to the north as well as the door to your left.
Let's go. Okay, which way? Oh wait, okay. I remember now. You guys went this way, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, guys! Destu, Vaxius, who's a random lady.
Goodness.
We found
who's
you
this?
guys.
Look
Hey,
at all
Polson.
these. But
I found them! Over here!
what if they came to us?
Hey, Polson! They
Oh, hey.
found us!
Hey, nice.
Reunited.
Made it to the top.
Reunited as a family.
Yeah, and apparently this guy's gonna get his god to get rid of my indentured servitude, so
What?
No, he's not.
What?
I doubt he can.
yeah.
Anyway,
He's willing to try, yeah.
Yeah.
you guys want to lend a hand?
You want to make a
You
I
jump?
guys
definitely
wanna-
don't want
real
to
quick?
fall again.
You guys want to spend 10 minutes healing up real quick?
Yes.
Want to take a 4-hour nap?
10 minutes.
Because it takes 10 minutes to cast my 2d8 healing spell that hits.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like it'll work. It'll be fine.
Yeah, should we just hang out on our sides of the ledges? Because last time I tried to cross that ledge, it became a whole thing.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we can catch up and everybody
That's
can...
why I said help us out.
I fell down a hole. I met,
Hello, Mazina.
yeah.
I jumped this little gap right here.
How did she get in here?
Certainly.
Have we explored this,
Yeah.
this crystal up here, guys? This is like mid-heal.
Anyone who needs to heal, you should heal up. I'll keep guard.
Well, I can heal up to 6 creatures.
Yeah, Seras and Polson are able to make a quick little jump over to that other ledge. There's a room
good to
over
see
here
you
we might
guys
be able to
again.
use to rest.
How do you know this place so well?
I see it right here.
Oh.
Hold up. Isn't this supposed to be like a lost pyramid?
It looks a little sus.
She's a
Little
tomb
sus, not
She's
gonna
a
lie.
tomb robber like us.
Certainly.
Hold up, we're
Yeah.
not robbing this tomb.
Oh.
Oh,
We are
Uh,
liberating it from its
Hey,
treasure.
go check it out.
Oh.
You know
I
what?
see.
certainly.
Tie a rope around me again, and then when something seems dodgy, just pull me out again.
Yeah.
I'll be the giddy. I'll be the jitty.
Well, we gotta keep using my rope though.
Because you're the only one who has rope.
I could cast
I have
Eldritch Blast
I
at
have-
whatever this is.
Don't. What if it blows up the whole Like, what if it blows us all up?
Is it a bomb? It kind of looks like a bomb.
Hey,
Or a
my
crystal?
investigation skills are the best. So, just
Yeah,
leave
that's
it
why
to
you're
you.
gonna go forward.
Alright.
Yay.
Sure.
That's why you're gonna be
Wait,
bait.
actually-
I mean, you're gonna be our investigator.
Okay, can I... can I investigate the room and see, like, if I can identify anything that makes it look suspicious?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Ooh,
The
that's
room
nice.
seems to be made of the very same similar sandstone, kind of on every side. It doesn't look like there's anything amiss about the walls. It seems like they're all mostly kind of standard walls.
What about this thing?
Yeah,
I'll-
there is a
I'll take a look.
large blue crystal sphere on a small sandstone pedestal in the middle of the room there.
Wanna investigate it, but not touch it.
We heal 21.
With your investigation, this crystal sphere on this little pedestal, it seems pretty much magic as far as you can tell, but you don't have a lot of magic knowledge, and so you can't tell exactly what it might be.
Hey guys, this thing is magic. I don't know what exactly it is. So one of you who's good at magic might want to look at it. Who's good at magic?
I'm good at religious magic.
Any
Also,
Other-
did you heal for 21 points, Seras?
I didn't. I wasn't
Yeah,
damaged.
She's at full health. And Vaxius is too.
Oh, well, you guys just
But
the
Destu
luckiest
really needed
kids
that.
in.
Destu really
The
needed that
camp.
21.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much back to full health, so
So
it was a good spell.
21 would bring Destu over his max, actually. So Destu
That's
is
fine.
fully healed.
so no one knows. No one wants to investigate who's good with magic.
See if you can do anything with it.
That sounds,
Alright, I'm getting real suspicious of this lady
that
now.
sounds suspicious, lady. I don't know who
Well-
you are.
I don't know.
Well-
It's magic. I mean,
Could I do like a perception check or something?
on the lady?
Yeah, the lady.
You're in?
Do an insight check.
Yeah, you want to insight
She's
her?
She's 3 hobgoblins in a
Yes.
trench coat.
That would be so big.
Yeah,
Hobgoblins
they're
are
like-
massive.
that's good. I'm gonna get closer.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, you can make an
Hey,
insight
wait,
check.
wait. We should have Mazine in here too. Because what if this
So,
thing goes off and then she's
You
all
try
alone?
to. Vaxius tries to scrutinize Mazina's demeanor, and she just seems to be making genuine suggestion for the situation.
Okay, I'll make
So she's a good liar, is what you're saying.
Perhaps.
like an Arcana check. Oh, nice. That's one of my skills.
That
Damn it, it
7.
would've been the first one.
So yeah, you can
Yeah.
tell. You certainly can tell it's magic. It has a faint blue shimmer. It seems to be not like hovering above the pedestal. It's sitting on the pedestal, but there seems to be just a little bit of magic kind of holding it in place on the pedestal so it's not falling off or anything or rolling away.
Well, clearly, if we're in the room with it, it's not going to affect us at the moment. Maybe a no touching policy?
Maybe. Can I look into the orb? Maybe it's like a prophecy thing.
It's just kind of a
I
solid,
didn't know!
opaque blue.
Well, also, that healing did take effect. We don't necessarily need to rest up again.
Wait, I have an idea. How about this?
Okay.
I can pick it up with Mage Hand, and then we can be
Yeah, let's get back.
Okay. Let's go. Let's try this out. Okay, we're out of the room. How far is it?
I'm gonna stand, over here.
How far is it? I'll stand the furthest I can work without touching it. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand then.
Sure, you cast
I cast Mage
Hand.
Hand, and I
From
try
where
and pick
you
it up.
are, the small spectral hand appears over the orb and it grabs onto it, tries to palm it, but it's significantly larger than your hand. The fingers can't quite get a grip on it. And if you try to
lift it up.
Well, yeah, you can't get a grip on it to lift it up, even if you palm it. If you come from the underside, it has that same magic kind of holding it in place on the pedestal, so you can't quite, push it off or anything, or pick it up from the underside.
If I
Seems
move
to
the
be-
pedestal instead.
The pedestal is even bigger and heavier, and your mage hand can only lift about 5 pounds.
Oh well. Let's just move on.
Yeah, should we just ignore it?
Yeah. What do you guys think these crystals are?
I'll go poke it with my sword.
Oh,
Ooh.
You walk over and you stab at it, you prod at it with your sword. It doesn't quite do anything.
It doesn't like fall off the pedestal.
No, it's being held in place by some kind of magic. You would need significant force, or if it's even possible to move it off the pedestal.
Yeah, I'll roll some Arcana. Why not?
Yeah. I'm curious.
I'm curious, George.
Yeah, you don't know much more. You might even know just a little less than Destu
Oh,
was able to glean from it.
Can I pray to the drowned god for some divine insight on this object?
Certainly. Do you have... Yeah, go ahead and make a religion check.
Whoa, watch
Religion is
this.
a little bit better.
It's gonna explode.
Don't say that around Vaxius.
Oop, my
10.
bad. My
10
bad.
plus 3
Sorry.
is going to be a 13.
Yeah.
So you pray
Sorry,
for a
yeah.
moment, considering this strange orb on this pedestal, and the divine intuition that you receive does just kind of give you a negative vibe off of this crystal.
Ooh, this thing
What's
is
the vibe?
guys. Not
What's it for?
very negative, man. Very negative.
Well, that's good enough for me not to touch it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's enough for Polson to be like, this is not worth dying over. All right.
Sure,
Let's
we
go.
What if it is obscuring some treasure?
Look,
Mazina.
I value my life a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I'll
just.
put my hands.
It is.
I'll put my
Okay.
hands on the orb.
You know what? I'll
I'm
do
gonna
it too.
lick the orb.
You guys
I'm gonna sniff the orb.
I'll join you. Everybody, join hands.
Polson and Seras,
Everyone.
you guys go in and touch the orb?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, money.
Money.
Blue energy bursts out from the orb and completely encapsulates both Seras and Polson.
Ooh.
Oh, looks like they're dead.
Where did they
Oh.
go?
Your friend over
There's no
here
dust. You
really
can't
wanted
destroy
them to
that.
touch it.
I prayed to my god.
I had no idea what
He
he was
said
going
he
to
would-
do.
And now you're dead.
I'm
Possibly
here.
touching it and regrouping would be the best idea.
Polson and Seras, after being engulfed by that wave of blue energy, you find yourself in what appears to be an unfamiliar part of the tomb.
Oh,
What? Oh man, why do we always end
Well-
up separated?
at least, at least we're not alone.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Now let's split up and look for clues.
No, wait, no. I'm scared of the dark. Just kidding. I was born in really dark water. Like, oof.
Let's go down this way. Might as well.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And if the others join... Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna put a little...
Mark the walls with your thieves' can't.
Yeah.
Nice.
No,
Do you
I was
have
gonna
anything?
write like an arrow
Nice.
that pointed to where we are with one of my daggers.
Sure, you
Can I
just
do that,
want to
Luke?
carve. You want to carve into the wall with your dagger into the sandstone.
Yeah, that this way.
Basically, just able to scratch into the surface of it. You can carve a little indicator.
Oh,
of
I
some
hope they
kind.
see it.
I'm just glad we healed, Lead the way, deputy.
Yeah, as lead investigator, I'll go. Oh no! Wait a minute. This looks familiar. No, wait, never mind. Wow.
So, in this area that you're in here, this room that you guys appeared in, there was a roof just 10 feet above where you're standing. But in this area, it opens up. It's
Wow, so this is one big area.
open over your heads. It goes up. Yeah.
Hmm.
Within the red lines. So right here is a little passage under another roof, but where you guys are standing, it appears to go up.
Let's just go on. I think I know where we are, though. Polson. Oh, I can see something. Hey, Polson, over here.
It transported us to an alternate reality.
No,
We're
we're just the
free.
floor below.
Free of the curse of our old reality.
Well, there's something over there. You think you can make this jump right here?
Oh,
I can't-
God, no.
I could make this one.
God, God, no.
But
Well,
I
yeah,
can't.
you could make it.
Yeah, but we need to stick together.
True.
So the tar on every side of you, it's at about the same level as the floors you're on, it's not like down too far. It's just at about the same level, maybe just a couple inches lower. You don't know how deep the tar is, but it doesn't seem entirely untraversable. Like seems like something you might be able to swim or walk through, depending on how deep it is.
But ooze monsters. Also, do you have any like ice magic or something?
No.
No.
I have divine magic. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, drowned god, please help me against this tar. Help me. Oh god.
And me
oh,
too.
Great drowned god. Oh gosh.
Your prayers echo out into the chasm above you and down every hallway.
And you get a wrong number.
It seems like someone's god has abandoned them.
A little bit, yeah, you know.
You pray devoutly, but you do not feel any answer to your prayer this time. Maybe he just lost you real quick. You don't even know where yourself is at the moment.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Back up where Destu, Vaxius, and Mazina are. Who could have known that would happen?
I had some feeling. I said not to touch it.
And yet you urged them to touch it.
I mean, I had no idea. I don't believe I've even been on this level yet.
I do an intimidation thing.
Oh yeah?
I point my axe at her.
You want to make an intimidation check?
Hold on. Yeah.
Big fight.
+6.
Let me see. So you point your axe at her and you say something intimidating? What do you say?
Yeah. Who are you exactly? You seem very invested in them touching that.
What? I'm
that contraption.
I'm a treasure hunter like yourself. I met Destu here and saved his life from those hobgoblins.
It's true.
Almost feels like you're trying to use us as guinea pigs to clear out the traps.
Look, I
trust you.
As much of an idea as you what that orb was going to do. I didn't tell them to touch it. I just said, what if there's treasure in there?
Listen, I'd love to argue the merits of it, but we should really find our friends. I've been separated a lot in this tomb. I do want to check this.
Wait, don't touch it.
I want to check it first. Another Arcana check. I want to see if
it's gonna touch it next. It should be her. Just to be sure it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Look what it did to them.
I just want to see if there's any way to tell if it'll go to the same place every time.
Well, technically, you guys didn't even know that it was a teleportation. You just saw your friends disappear. But
that's what I'm saying.
They're dead for all we know.
I said because there's no dust, no ash. Matter is not destroyed. I think they teleported.
Sure. With that 11, you can definitely pretty much confirm with what you saw with your friends that it is teleportation. Looking at it, though, with that 11, you can't tell how the teleportation magic works. There are a lot of different conjuration spells out there for all kinds of transposition.
I'm just worried we're not going to go to the same place. But it's a teleporter. All right. I think I'm gonna go.
What? Wait a moment. If we do that, we should all do it together.
Yeah. So, Vaxius?
I'm not listening to any more of her suggestions.
She said to go together.
She can go ahead and touch it first. I'll be right behind you guys.
All right.
Well,
if you don't follow, I guess you'll be trapped in a tomb by yourself. I'm not trapped.
I think I can handle myself.
Sure.
Shit,
all right.
Power Bahamut. All things are possible.
Ought we touch it at the same time?
Sure. 3, 2.
Hesitantly reaches out, and you both place your hands down onto the glowing blue orb.
Oh, dang it.
Instant transmission.
That's the last they ever saw of Vaxius.
Just have end credits just roll.
That's the last I saw of any of them.
Oh, shit. Alright. So, Vaxius, you saw both Destu and Mazina disappear into a similar burst of smoking, crackling blue magic wave that was emitted from the orb. And what are you going to do?
I pull out my axe.
Oh, shit.
Feels like I'm a lemur at this point. Just go over and touch the orb.
You want to touch it with your bare hand?
I'll touch it with my axe, actually. Or my halberd, I mean.
Yeah, you hold your halberd out and you ting ting against the surface of the orb. Nothing quite happens there. Destu and Mazina.
Oh my.
You appear right in the center of this somewhat comfortable looking room.
Oh, flip.
There does appear...
I cast silence. Oh god, I cast silence.
Silence.
I
Alright,
don't even care.
give me a second.
I immediately see this anything, and I'm like, silence.
Retreats in the turtle shell.
I can do that, and it'll raise my AC to 21. I just always forget to do it.
How many spell slots do you have left? Because I know you cast Thunderwave.
Oh no! You're right. I have not regained slots.
Oh,
Damn it. I use Arms of Hadar against those hobgoblins. Okay,
That's true.
okay. Then I'm going
Take a
to...
short rest.
Oh shit, you're a warlock.
Immediately.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my Pearl of Power. My Pearl of Power.
Does
That was what I got it for.
Does that work instantly?
It as an, I believe it said as an action.
Let me see.
I didn't put it in my...
you left it on the drawer at home.
No, I didn't,
Actually speak its command word
yeah.
and regain one expended spell slot.
Okay, but it's going to be my turn. But
Sure.
also, getting back a powerful spell is not a bad idea. So, yeah, immediately I'm like...
So you do that. You pull out your Pearl of Power and you speak into it, and you revitalize your magic energy. The hobgoblins look at the two of you. Mazina just, and she raises her arms right up into the air, startled. All the hobgoblins are looking at you. You can actually see they're sitting on some kind of comfortable cushions here. But you speak into your Pearl of Power, and then this one kind of stands up, and he takes a step towards you, and he kind of scrutinizes you up and down. He says something to you.
Do you speak common? You look smarter than the rest.
I speak common.
Oh, good. Wow, I did not think that would work. Listen, I'm lost here, and no, I did not intend to be here. And if you just let us move along, I will not be here anymore.
There is an
Yes.
exit here. Leave.
Oh, the tomb. This is the exit to the tomb. What?
He gestures out this direction.
Hold on.
As you look down that corridor, you can see sunlight spilling in. You can see sandy desert out in the distance. I think we should go, she whispers.
Yeah, we can just circle around. Yeah, alright, going, heading out. Bye. Have a good time.
So you're standing easily. There's it would be at least 80 feet up from the ground.
Okay, stand behind me. Get over here. Hey, look, we're not gonna go that way. You have no honor making us fall from this great height. Why don't you all come over here and teach us a lesson? We will not go this way.
Hearing that, he kind of steps away from you a little bit.
Ooh, smart hobgoblin.
I'm sure you will survive. It's not like a straight sheer fall, but it's 80 feet of sloped pyramid down. It's the outside of the pyramid. So you're 80 feet off the ground, but then it's sloped up there as well. So you would just be sliding down these 80 feet. You want to be just dropping.
Well, I have a fun idea, and I have a safe idea. You know what? This character could die. We'll see.
True.
I'm gonna cast Sleet Storm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, you see that Mazina does step forward.
Yeah. Alright.
And
Deuces. See you later.
Shit. Yeah,
Oh.
she steps out.
I guess much later.
She tries to gracefully. She slides down the side of the pyramid out. She just disappears from where you see, since you're not looking over the edge. She just disappears down the side of the pyramid. But you want to cast Sleet Storm?
Sleet Storm.
Let me see.
So it's a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius, centered on a point I choose, and I'm pretty sure that's going to hit this whole area.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
Yeah. And it just makes the terrain. Well, I mean, it does a couple things. Exposed flames get put out. The area is covered in slick ice, making it difficult terrain. It has to make a dexterity save or fall prone.
Indeed.
Per day. Yeah.
And that is
Which also
affect,
means.
I mean, depending on where you decide to put it, that would affect you too, since you don't have the sculpt spells ability of an evoker wizard.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily want to. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna pop into my shell, and I'm gonna try to scoot around.
Can you do that as? Does that take an action to pop into your shell?
Yeah, probably.
You can go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Yeah.
This is combat.
I'm fighting. Actually, I'm not fighting. I'm gonna run away, but I'm gonna run away into the tomb.
Nice. You go ahead and cast. Where did you want to center that sleet storm?
Let's go ahead and do it right here in the center of the room.
Where that guy is?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I don't think so.
Something like that. So, the entire room fills up with ice and fog and freezing rain pouring on the inside of the structure. The rain and the sleet, the frozen snow falling inside the room does make it heavily obscured. The ground becomes slick ice. And, oh, that's a concentration spell on you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw against your own spell save DC.
Yeah. Well, good thing about this is what I'm planning to do in my next turn anyway, so.
What's your spell save DC?
14. It's 14.
Okay, nice. So you manage to overcome your own spell save DC, and you do not immediately fall prone from the effect you have caused. We're going to jump back down to Seras and Polson.
Oh yeah, Gold Team 2.0.
At least you guys are in a team. I'm all alone.
Squad. I'm gonna poke the ooze.
Want to just try swimming to it?
Yeah,
No.
you're
Like
able
do a
to
run and jump?
You're able to poke at the tar. That's going to be a hard jump, Evan. You're able to poke at the tar with your sword. You stir it around a little bit. It's this thick, sludgy substance. It doesn't really react to it, though, aside from how you stir it around. Do you want to make that jump, Evan?
I could do a run and jump.
Yeah, you could.
Like,
I can give her a boost.
also, we could both do the run and jump.
No.
I mean, you have create water, so if we get into trouble, we can just use the water to blast ourselves out or something.
I'm not using hydro pump. I'm just like creating like 2 gallons of water.
That's enough. Maybe if we just keep using create water in this, we could fill it up with water.
I'm not a Pokemon. But yeah, I can give you a little bit of a boost if you want to try jumping across.
Let's just look around real quick still.
Okay.
It looks like there's something down there. So I'm gonna do run and jump.
Sure. Go ahead and make
You
an
ready to
athletics
give it
check.
a boost?
Oh, wait, hold on. What are you doing, Colin?
Oh, I was investigating the room.
Yeah, you see the tar, the sandstone. And you want to make your jump, Seras?
Yeah, Polson, you ready to do the boost? Is it gonna be an acrobatics or
It's going to be an athletics. Are you
Athletics.
jumping over there, or are you jumping over here?
over here?
Okay, yeah. So you can go ahead and make an athletics check. Are you helping her, Polson?
Yeah, I'm gonna like put my hand out, and then like when she's on, I'll like toss her forward.
Yeah, nice. So, Seras, you can go ahead and make athletics with advantage. You can roll again.
Who, me?
Yeah. His...
Ew.
Oh, yeah, nice. So, with
Oh,
Polson's help, he launches you across the tar there. You're able to just land with a nice little action roll very squarely, easily onto that next platform.
Nice, and that's the power of faith.
Right there. What's
Yep.
this?
There's a
I
door.
can see something.
Yeah, there's a door across the tar there on the wall. However, there is not a platform in front of the door. So it's just kind of on the wall above the tar.
Can I use Mage Hand to open the door?
Absolutely.
It's only 15 feet.
Certainly. Yep, you open that door right up with no trouble. Beautiful.
That's a cantrip you get for your racer.
Yeah, because she's a high elf.
That's so useful.
It's been coming in
Yeah,
very
I'm a
handy
thief.
with all these doors and
Handy.
levers.
Hey, Polson, I found the door. I'm gonna go through it.
Okay.
I'll come back.
Okay.
Don't worry.
And you can hear Seras' voice partly coming from this direction, but you can also hear it partly coming through this corridor over here.
When I pumped the water, how did I see how deep it went?
If you wanted to test
it
how
sludge?
deep it is, you would not be able to reach to the bottom even if you put your longsword blade, so it's maybe like 1.5 feet.
A longsword? No, it's like 2.5 feet.
Alright, your longsword at 2.5 feet still would not quite make it to the bottom.
I'm gonna sniff the sludge.
It's a disgusting, decaying smell.
Smells like death.
Wonder if there's a connection.
Can I make a check to make it to this little alcove over here?
Certainly. Make that athletics check real quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're able to easily leap over there. When you do, however, see a little mote of green flame hovering in front of you with some kind of corporeal chunk inside the flame.
Sacred flame?
It is not sacred flame. It's this
I
incredibly
use-
hot...
Oh,
emitting lots
I meant I use sacred flame.
Oh, you want to use sacred flame for sure? What is your
Fine,
DC?
Polson.
I think it saves.
Oh, it beats it. Yeah.
So you create a mote of flame above it. It shoots down onto this other little mote of green flame, but it very easily kind of hovers out of the way. It's hovering above the ground. It just hovers out of the way of that flame as it shoots down and hits the sandstone. The two of you, Polson, Seras, and this creature can roll initiative. We are going to go back to Vaxius, however, standing alone in the room of the teleporter crystal.
I touched the orb, put my
With your bare
hand
hand?
on it.
Nice.
My dragon hand.
Hey!
Boy, it's gonna teleport me to a vacation spot.
You are consumed by the same energy.
But this time it just kills you.
So these are just
Cool.
a little set of stairs that go up, and then there's some kind of carving, some kind of statue
Oh god.
carved into the wall of... Actually, make a quick religion check.
Ooh. Oh my god, what are these rolls tonight?
Okay, no problem, no problem. You don't remember exactly who it is, but you can pinpoint it as one of the 4 gods of the Opkesh pantheon. You can't remember exactly which one is, but it's a male. You can't remember the name. It's just a little kind of deitic carving, nothing special.
Something about this pisses me off.
Certainly. But we are going to jump up back to Destu's encounter. So Destu,
Fear me.
that's about
Yeah.
as far, even with your torch in hand. Oh wait, no, your torch would have been...
It's snuffed out.
Yeah, your
That's
torch
cool.
is snuffed out by the sleet storm, and you can just barely see through this sleet, the heavily obscured space here.
So yeah, I'm gonna straight up just take like a little run, like maybe a 5-foot run, and then just like immediately drop into my shell as my action
Sure.
and slide. I'm going on a slippy slidey journey.
Nice. Beautiful. And that's an action to go into your...
Yep.
Let me see. Shell defense. You gain +4 to AC, and your speed is 0. You are prone, but I will say, because of the fun thing you've done here, that you can very easily go ahead and slip and slide across that slick ground. So, you shoot into your shell here.
I knew I saw something that looked
Yeah.
more path-like this way, so that's where I'm trying to.
Okay, go ahead and make a acrobatics check.
Not great, probably.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good. So you jump down into your shell. You're able to maneuver over here. You're able to slip under, ding, 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 a few of these guys, and you're able to crash into the far wall in the direction you were aiming. You did knock into a few of the hobgoblins in the obscured space, and you don't know exactly what happened to them, but if you were going to guess, you'd probably say that you knocked them over. Or maybe,
Yeah.
I can make... Okay, so a couple of them are fine, but you definitely knocked over the first person you ran into, which was that leader hobgoblin.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not looking to fight these cats at all.
Certainly. And you can hear hobgoblins shouting in goblin various directions.
Yeah. Right up.
One does manage to step in and manage to attempt to cleave into you with his long sword. He kind of sets his foot on your shell, and he's going to try and slash into you. He does get disadvantage because you are heavily obscured, but he is able to just barely place where you are. And neither of those, but especially his lower roll, the 17, he kind of, and it bounces off your shell. Another one is going to be able to step barely into range and try to strike at you as well.
Brennan, look out! I mean,
Yeah.
Destu, look out.
So he
Teleporter
strikes against your
randomly
shell a
teleports.
couple times with his greatsword, but neither one of those strikes is going to break through either. So following that, we are going to go back down to this level. Vaxius, if you could roll initiative, please.
Oh, 7.
So what's going to happen first, this little moat is going to move right up towards you, Polson, kind of right past your head and into this space on the other side of you. You will get an attack of opportunity since it moves out of your reach. You can go ahead and roll for that if you'd like to use your reaction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 21 to hit.
Yeah, so you definitely hit with that. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh,
So you slash at it as it moves across your space for 11 points of damage. It floats out into this space. You can see this little mote of green flame with a skull inside the flame. It floats out into this space above the tar, and it shouts kind of a... and a fireball explodes from its body. So if both Polson and Seras could make a dexterity saving throw.
So, 15.
Yeah, very nice. You both succeed on your saving throw. However, those flames do engulf the both of you. You both take 14 points of damage for half damage on that fireball.
Ugh.
You are both able to kind of dodge out of the way. You watch this moat float right out there, and it very audibly, conspicuously shouts the verbal component for that spell as the fireball explodes onto both of you, and you are able to both just barely dodge out of the way. Fire singes you more than engulfs you. And following that, it will be Polson's turn.
okay. I'm going to take a couple steps back. Then I'll hit him with that old razzle-dazzle. The old sacred flame.
Very nice. What's the DC on that again?
Just, yeah. Dexterity. Ooh. You misses.
Amount?
16.
16. So it actually does have advantage against that effect. So you conjure the sacred flame above its head. The fire shoots down right on top of it, but the fire almost appears to mix in with its own green flame and kind of shimmer around it, kind of engulf the skull in the sacred flame, mixing with the green flame for a moment before it passes through and shoots down into the tar. The creature seems unaffected by the spell.
I want to take out my crossbow and
Nice.
shoot it.
Absolutely. Go ahead
Right
and roll for
point
that.
blank.
You do hit with your crossbow bolt. Go ahead and roll for damage. You shoot your bolt from your light crossbow. It travels just that, about 5 feet, before it hits into the bone of the skull part of this creature. It does not break through, however. The skull, the bone of this creature, appears to be stronger than a non-magical skull, so your bolt, while it does impact and deal some damage, it impacts, kind of flips off it and falls down into the tar. You deal 3 points of piercing damage.
I mean, at least it worked.
Rude.
Following that, it will be Vaxius' turn. And Vaxius, just a moment ago, You heard
Like that
an
bonehead.
explosion come from this direction.
I kind of want to angrily stare at this idol for a bit.
Sure. If you want to spend your turn doing that.
Have a heated
I'll
debate
be
with the
back for
statue
you.
of our way. Your god's better.
Yeah, and basically, like, it's an affront to my beliefs. I'll be back.
If you do instead use your action to dash, you can move double your movement. Do you want to move down that way first, or do you want to move diagonal? Like that. If you go like that, it would just be 25 feet.
Yeah. So my movement. Yeah, I'll dash towards the wherever I feel like the sound was coming from.
Well, you were around the corner when you heard it, so you can't tell which one of these forks it came from.
I will trust my god, and I'll go straight up.
Nice. As you run down this
I
hallway,
think we
you do
put too
see
much faith in our gods
some light pouring around the corner.
for very little effect.
Do you want to stop there, or nice? And there is light pouring around
As
the
far as I
corner.
can probably make it.
I don't know if you can see right there.
I see a heretic.
Nice. Yeah, so you charge down
Heathen.
that hallway, halberd in hand. You see the light around the corner, and you see your ally Polson.
Oh no, the maniac's finally snapped! He's Bahamut has finally driven him crazy!
All right, following that, we will return.
Oh, it.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, although it's not the top of the initiative, it is your turn.
I don't want to get up, but I probably have to. So I'm going to get out of my shell.
Very
I
good.
think that's just like standing up, as far as I know. It is a bonus action to end it. So I get up, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on this foo.
Nice.
Double beams, baby. This is the first. Oh, the first one is 11. The second one is 19.
Oh yeah, that'll be
Okay.
Yeah, both beams. So the 11 does not hit, but that 19 is going to hit. You can go ahead and roll for damage.
9.
Nice. And does that have any other effects on it?
Yeah, it pushes it back 10 feet.
Nice. So you actually push him back into the obscured sleet storm.
Even though I know it'll evoke an attack of opportunity, I want to keep making my way this way.
Sure.
Downtown.
You do get
Yeah.
one swing against you.
Walking fast.
Oh god, when face is
Maybe not fast.
He swings
No,
at you,
I'm trying to get out of here.
Face is
and
fast.
you run into a barrier. However, quickly feeling it with your hands, you can tell that it is a wooden door.
Okay. I'm gonna. Can I still open it?
It'll cost 5 movement to open that door.
Yeah, and this is difficult terrain, and that's my only. So difficult would be 15 feet, I think, of movement. So I'd have just enough to.
Yeah, that'll be 10 to move there, so 15 to open the door, and then another 10 to move out there.
Oh well, I'll open the door at least.
Yeah, very nice. So that's about 25 feet, but if you do go ahead and move, continue moving as much as you can. The
Ugh.
torch is in your hand, but it was extinguished, and it may very well
Yeah.
be far too wet to reignite, but you do exit the sleep.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's everything then.
But then we are going to jump back down. At the top of the initiative, it is going to be this flame skull. It is going to slowly turn right where it's floating, just without moving position. It just turns and it faces Seras. It says, its archaic voice echoes out through the tomb, and it casts
It's a
another
dragon.
spell. 3 glowing darts of magical force appear in front of its mouth and fly through the air right towards you, Seras.
No.
Dodge him! Just
3 magic missiles hit you for 8 points of damage.
Oof.
I cast Fireball!
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna leave it up. I'm not gonna let this skull be the one make all the moves.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast something completely different this time. I cast Chill Touch.
Nice. So 13 is going to be good enough to hit it. The skeletal, seaweed-draped hand of the drowned god appears in the air, and it reaches out and palms the skull of this creature. You deal 3
Okay.
points of necrotic damage, correct?
Nope, because I override necromancy resistance for all my necromancy magic. Because I made this character specifically for an undead tomb.
That's pretty fucking cool, yeah. Okay, so it does take that 6 full points of necrotic damage. Very nice, because it did have that necrotic resistance. Following that, it will be Seras' turn.
Kill it with fire!
I only have my rapier, my daggers, and my arrows. I came here not specified. I came here to loot. I didn't come here to attack.
To shoot.
I'm just gonna attack with my rapier.
Are you sure
Can I
you
reach
want to
it?
attack?
Is it too far?
Oh yeah, for your rapier, for a melee attack, definitely.
I'll just shoot it again with my arrow.
So, a short little crossbow bolt. Ting! You shoot, but the magic missiles that struck you left you a little shaky, and you fire, going wide. Your bolt flies through the air and lands into the tar over the next platform.
Take that, skull.
You do still have your movement.
I'll duck into here.
Excellent choice. And you do have your cunning action, so you can even hide as a bonus action.
Hold on, I gotta see what my stealth was. I forgot.
Oh yeah, nice, beautiful. Unless it gets... Nope, yep. So you hide away down to that corridor. Is that as far as you want to go?
Wait, you know what? Yeah, I'll go down this way. And then... Yeah, right here.
Yeah, you run around through that corridor and hide on the other side of that room. It's now Vaxius' turn.
Ooh. Alright. I see the heathen heretic. Suppose I'll walk towards him, see if I can't save him.
You have up to 30 feet of movement and a single movement action without dashing. You can zigzag stranger danger since you don't know who this guy is.
I can clearly tell it's the heretic, I think.
You don't need eyes to see that.
You run up next to your friend Polson, if you'd like to engage in
Friend.
a roleplay moment.
I prefer the term religious rival.
Have you come to your senses yet? You know you can still be saved.
Yes! Yes, the drowned god has my back all the time. He will save us. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Do I see anything like around them?
If you can see over there, you see that.
Wait, get away from me. It's gonna shoot a fireball at us again.
Seems your god has abandoned you in your time of need.
No, you come to me in my time of need, when I would rather be abandoned.
I go wherever my god takes me, for he is good and just.
Yeah. Seems like he hasn't taken you to the shower in a while. Anyway, let's fight this skull!
Vaxius, you do still have your whole action, if you'd like to try anything.
So far away though.
Do you not have any,
Oh.
ranged attacks or anything?
Just run forward and block that hole for me.
Block the hole?
Block this hole.
You are the tank.
Oh, I don't have a shield.
Everybody... Oh, I thought you had a...
Some tank.
No, dude.
Wait, you have a halberd. You can
I have
reach
a
him from
halberd.
here.
You do have
His
the
god's gonna
Yeah, yeah.
protect him.
Not a
You have a
60-foot
10-foot
halberd.
Who had a shield? Who had a shield?
The turtle.
What are you guys talking about? I have a shield.
Do you?
Yeah,
Nice. What's your AC?
16.
Can you throw your shield at it?
No, because I can
Captain
cast
America.
spells.
Yeah.
I see you have some daggers. You could throw a dagger, and you can use your strength, since it's a melee weapon, on both your attack and your damage, but you would get disadvantage because of how far it is. If it were within 20 feet, you could just make a regular throw attack, but since it is 40 feet, you would have disadvantage on that throw.
But it's my favorite dagger.
That's true.
They're like 5 cents to buy.
It was given to me by my favorite merchant when I bought it from him.
It's a sentimental dagger. When you bought it.
Gave it to you when you bought it.
Good times.
Fine. But you owe me one though, fishman.
I'm not telling you to throw your dagger. I'm just saying daggers are cheap. Finding skulls, killing
You
you
owe
is
me.
expensive.
Oh,
Fine,
this guy-
I'll buy you a dagger.
There's no way this guy can kill me. I have protection of my
Go
god
ahead,
on
go.
my side.
You want to throw that dagger, though?
Yes, I will pray to my god.
Very good. You can roll a couple
How much help
D20
me
plus
in my
6
time of
hits.
need. Let us show this heretic and his false god. Show him
What's that?
the true power of your might.
Also, I'm not a fish person. That'd be like me calling you
Have this-
a lizard man.
Have this dagger fly true. Oh,
Wow. Yeah, hell yeah. So you pull the dagger off your belt, and with a quick flicker of your wrist, you send it flying through the air. It
Had to do the whole
impacts
prayer
against-
first.
Yeah, you pull the dagger out and you flick it through the air with your immense Dragonborn muscles, your immense Paladin muscles. So your dagger
Okay.
flies through the air and it impacts the surface of this skull, bounces off, and drops down into the tar. This skull
No!
is magically reinforced somehow. So although it does take 2 points of piercing damage, the
My
dagger does not plant into the bone. It drops down into the tar. But you do deal that 2 points of damage.
Where's your gun now?
Hey, I managed to hit him.
Yeah, that was a great shot, honestly.
Too bad your god didn't want you to have that dagger back.
Following that, we will return to Destu.
There's worse things. Okay, so nobody came after me? Hell yeah.
That you can tell thus far.
I'm a bucket.
Fire the door first.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna close the door.
Yeah. So you shut the door.
But quietly so they don't
And
know.
you can feel resistance as you shut the door, like someone's pushing against it, but you do manage to shut it on them. So that costs 5. That's 30 feet.
I'll go ahead and
including
dash.
closing the door. Yeah, very
I'm
good.
gonna go ahead and dash. Okay. Oh god, I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's pitch black basically for you. I just gave you a tiny little space that you can see. Anyway, you run into the walls. You can feel the walls.
Actually, I'm gonna
Yes.
stick to the walls once I get here.
Sure. So you're going along the walls, but as you enter this new room, you can hear. You hear lots of snakes, okay?
Why did it have to be snakes?
You hear lots of snakes, but they are below you quite a ways, it sounds like.
Okay. Well, that's not good either, because that means that there's things that are down. I'm gonna. Well, I guess I used my action. Never mind. I was gonna try to light my torch.
Indeed. Yeah, that
See
would
if
be
I
a good
can-
idea. So that happens. And you can hear shouting from down the same hall you came through.
Oh man. All right.
However, you can magically sense that your sleet storm is still occurring.
Well, it lasts for a minute, and I haven't been hit with anything, so I've been able to concentrate on it.
And so that will bring us back down to the other encounter, beginning with the Flame Skull. Very similar to before, it just rotates in place, facing into the hallway where the two of you are. It speaks an incantation in its language once again. It creates 3 glowing magical darts of force that fly through the air at Polson. The magic missiles deal 10 points of damage to you.
That looked like it hurt.
It's a lot of damage.
And it is going to stay in place. Following that, it will be Polson's turn.
I'm gonna move forward a little.
Certainly.
I chill touch one more time.
Nice. Yeah, you
And
deal
then-
9 more points of damage to this creature.
And then I'm gonna do something I haven't. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
On yourself?
Oh yeah.
So you gain +2 AC,
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
your AC up to 18 temporarily. Following that, it will be Seras' turn.
Okay. I can probably go back here, huh?
Certainly.
Okay, I'm gonna head back here. But just sneakily,
Certainly. You are hidden at this moment.
just kind of peek my head out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like that.
I'm gonna get my arrow ready.
You can go ahead and you can
It's a sneak attack, too.
with advantage since it doesn't know you're there.
Mom, lucky numbers.
You're most certainly going to hit with an 18 plus 6. With your short bow, you can go ahead and roll for damage, and you will get your sneak attack damage. It flies, and it hits into the back of the skull. Unfortunately, it is still this magically reinforced bone, so it impacts quite hard, kind of under the skull. in a sensitive spot, but it does still bounce off and fall down into the tar. You deal 6 points of damage.
Hey, at least we're chipping away at its health.
Indeed.
And then I just retreat back.
Yeah.
Sneakily.
If you would like to use your cunning action to hide again, you can do that as well.
There we go.
Certainly. You fire at it and run back down into the corridor, hiding away from the creature. Following that, we will return to Destu.
Yeah, so my first thing is I gotta try to light this torch.
Yeah.
Because especially since I have to, like, dry it out.
Well, unless you have... Sorry, do you have other torches, or is that the only one you have?
I think I borrowed this one.
Check your scholar's pack.
Yeah, depending
Yeah,
on...
I'm pretty
is it a
sure.
Scholar's pack? You might not.
No, it is a scholar's pack. Oh wait, if there's a candles, yeah, perfect. Candles
Yeah,
are
you
perfect.
can pull out a candle and try to light that with...
I don't know. There's probably got to be some way of lighting, right? Some sort of flint and steel. I'm not, like, big on fire. I live in the ocean.
So you can light that candle, if you would like. It'll take a turn to
Okay.
light it, though.
Yeah,
Pull out
I
with
feel
your
like it's more
pencil.
important. I have a fishing tackle. I have a... Well, okay. What's in the scholar's pack?
A bag of dust.
But there's got to be, like, a way to... It's... Yeah. Standard backpack, book of lore, ink pen, parchment, little bag of sand, and a small knife. Okay.
Oh, so you don't even have candles?
Yeah, turned out not. Okay, well, maybe I just don't have anything right now.
Seras has a hooded lantern.
Yeah. I don't even really have anything that would glow except my spells, but... I mean, I could just shoot, like, a cantrip, or
Which cantrip?
Eldritch Blast out in a direction,
Yeah, that might create a little bit of light.
just for, like, a second so I can kind of see where I need to go. I'll cast it, just kind of out that way. This way.
Sure.
Trying to get some visibility. Can hobgoblins see in the dark?
They can, yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a rough time. I might not make it out of this.
In
So
the
you
dark.
fire an eldritch blast across the room, and it pretty shortly comes up against the wall, but you do see a flash of light that gives you just a small sense of what your immediate surroundings look like. And that was your
Oh.
action. You do still have your movement.
Dang, I was really hoping for some kind of... I'm gonna keep feeling around the walls. Maybe for, like, a sconce. Oh, there's a pot. Will I trip over it?
You can feel around that pot and
Yeah.
other pots.
Yeah. Just looking for anything flammable.
You wander around that side of the room for a little bit without finding much to help you.
Okay. I'm gonna probably start dashing here. Man, you
So,
said
right-
that there were snakes below me, right?
Yeah, so with your Eldritch Blast, you were able to see that it's a ledge you're standing on. And
Oh,
down
okay.
probably about just like a little 5-foot pit, but it is completely covered with snakes at the bottom of it.
Oh,
Oh.
This
Okay.
is the
Why does it have to be snakes?
this is the updated version of the snake room.
Just move very slowly with the
It's one of the
snakes.
only rooms in this dungeon with a name.
Hey, you're a reptile. Why not talk to them and say, hey, I'm one
Whoa.
of you guys.
Alright, but that is
Yeah.
your turn, and you can hear
Oh no.
shouting from down the hall, and it is getting much louder.
okay. Oh.
Just hide in your
The
shell.
problem
and they'll
is-
think-
I can't see anything.
Take your cyanide pill with you.
I mean, it's not a bad
Wait,
idea.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
I mean, my turn's over.
Yeah, they're getting pretty damn close. Just based on the footsteps alone, you can tell that a few of them are right next to you. And you can hear heavy, angry goblin breathing.
On the back of his neck.
Oh my god.
Use your reflection to confuse them.
And following that, we will go back down to the other encounter.
Finally, something I can care about.
Damn.
Ouch.
So at the top of the initiative, it will be the Flame Skull,
Hooray, Flame Skull.
Can I befriend Flame Skull?
perhaps.
Oh.
It shouts an incantation, and it's dialect. And Polson, since you're the closest one there, you can see it kind of... It begins to just kind of... Its form becomes less and less sharp. It's becoming harder to track it in place. It becomes blurry right before your eyes. You can't quite make out where it is in that 5-foot space. Kind of the fire as well as the skull is blurry before you.
I forgot the sky was made of fire.
And it is going to move in and around you. But it does not leave your engagement. Following that, it will be your turn, Polson.
Sucks to suck. I'm gonna move here without breaking engagement.
Very good.
It's level 3 spell time.
Nice.
No, we'll just use level 2. Inflict wounds.
Nice. So you're going to touch it?
Make a melee. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's a melee spell.
Will be with disadvantage, since it is kind of difficult to place it at the moment. Alright, you do hit. Go ahead and roll for that.
11 necrotic damage.
You're going to reach through the fire to touch the skull wreathed in flames to deal that inflict wounds. You do hit it, however. You take 3 points of fire damage from the intense heat, not only of the flames, but also the surface of the bone. But with that 11 points of damage, you smack onto this skull. The little red motes serving as its eyes extinguish, as the green flames all around it extinguish just as well. A few spare embers kind of flicker out in each direction away from it before the skull falls against the ground with a couple thuds.
Nice. I high-five Vaxius. Now that's the power of the drown god.
That was the hand that got burned.
It's true.
After that, the combat is over, so Seras and Vaxius, you can go ahead and move free action.
Oh man, is it all over now? It's the whole party.
I didn't get a hit in.
Hey Vaxius, what you doing here?
Rogue, if that is your real name.
Where's Destu?
Who?
Tell me, where's Destu?
I don't know, actually.
He ran off
I'm
with
sure
a friend. Pretty sure she led him into a trap.
I mean, the last time we saw him, he was by the orb that he didn't touch.
What else was down this hallway, Vaxius?
I tried convincing him not to touch that orb. He wouldn't listen to me.
But hey, you got here.
What else was down the hallway?
There is a statue that I have to go destroy.
While you guys are working on that, while Vaxius is moving down towards that statue, we are going to jump back up to that other encounter. And so, Destu can hear on every side of him that isn't snakes. He can hear the heavy breathing of hobgoblins.
Oh, right. That
You
side
like
of
that?
me that isn't snakes. Toss this goblin into the snake pile? Yeah. But I'm also going to... Actually, okay, he's on this side of me, right? Could I just Oh, nope, I cannot. Okay, alright. Yeah, I kind of just want to grab this goblin and just chuck and try to throw him past
Go
me.
ahead and make an athletics check to grapple onto him. You're able to grab onto him and very easily maneuver him with that next athletics check right past you into the snakes.
Ah!
He screams.
Is that my action?
Yes.
Okay. I still want to get away from where I know the edge of the pit is. So I'm gonna back up.
Sure.
I don't know if that... I think I'm still within 10 feet. Or 5 feet, so I don't think...
Yeah, you are. They've given you 2 chances so far to surrender. And then...
Well, now I'm in a cornered room.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, can I create my tentacle?
As a
Like,
bonus action,
put it up... Yeah.
where do you want
Put it up here, next to me. I don't want to put it down in the snakes.
You manifest that tentacle right next to you. When you
And
throw
then-
that guy into the pit, he's like, "Ah!" And you hear a thud, and then you hear the snakes hissing, and you can hear shk, 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 like that.
Ooh.
That's pretty brutal. What else were you going to do?
My tentacle can make an attack on the turn that it is summoned. So I would like to also attack that one in front of it.
That one? Sure.
I remember there was one there. Yeah.
You can roll for that. The tentacle lashes out in the dark, and you hear a splash, but you can't even tell what that splash was.
Alright.
If it was hitting against the
Tentacle running
ground,
away.
or a goblin, or anything like that.
I pray to the drowned god. Please protect your servant until I can find him.
I think he's the last person you want to be praying to here.
Actually, since you are blinded even in this situation, it does give
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, but no. It slashes, it bounces off your shell without slashing too deep into you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The one that you attacked with your tentacle is also going to take an attack.
Alright.
Alright, and with that 21, that is going to defeat your AC of
17. Alright.
He's gonna die alone in a dark
on our
room.
watch.
So he takes a hefty
Guys.
cleave down through both your shell and your arm with his great sword. And a
Just
single
surrender.
strike.
Just surrender.
You are forced into the corner by the other one on the other side of you, and that allows this one to gain the martial advantage on you, dealing extra damage,
no.
bringing it up to 19 points of damage.
Surrender. Surrender. It's the only way to live.
No.
Show them your underbelly. Submit.
Nah. We're good.
Can I pray to my god?
Yeah, sure. Let's see if he does anything. Well, actually, my tentacle is, through him. My Eldritch Blasts will be through him.
Technically,
My boy.
if anything, it's more like Polson is feeling a disturbance in the Force.
Yeah.
I do just want to make one more attack here.
Just finish him up.
You're going to hear and see. You are only blinded. You are not restrained, so you can go ahead and make a regular dexterity saving throw without disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa, nice.
that's
Nat 20 on that first one.
Yeah, you do get that 20, which means you certainly succeed that saving throw, and it is because you can see from across the room charging up.
I told you not to trust her. Would you listen?
I mean, she fell off the
Maybe
side
if
of the building.
if I had trusted her, I would have followed her down.
You see a lightning bolt manifesting in front of that same leader hobgoblin that offered you the chance to surrender before it fires across the room, dancing around the hobgoblin that is in between the hobgoblin leader and Destu, seemingly without damaging him, as though the leader is a talented spellcaster with control over his spells. You did succeed your dexterity saving throw, so you do not take full damage, but it is still going to be... Oh, no, it's only going to be 10 points of damage from the lightning bolt, and so you are still standing after that.
Yeah. Oof. You know what's interesting about Destu is he's currently carrying the Periapt of Power. Now, I don't remember if you remember
That's
the
true.
description of it, but I'm not down for the count, guys. You could still
That's
come.
nice. Yeah, you
If we knew where you were at.
Death saving throws, I forgot about that.
Oh.
At some point, you'll find me.
You assume we're gonna go looking for you.
Yeah, please do. I mean, because then what am I going to do for the rest of this session? Just take control of Mutu? Ugh.
Enemies?
Yeah?
You want to play an enemy?
Is he level
Finish up
6?
Your allies?
Oh, that
It's
seems
like
like fun.
We'll see. We'll see if I make it out of this.